Lovely night in the Rockies. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You know, Mirotic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about his scoring in that first half? He just looked like a different player today, really on point.
I thought the difference was he was more aggressive.
And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 14. Tipping off the second half, here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. Jimmy Butler is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Robin Lopez. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. Here's Bogut. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Andrew Bogut is such a huge presence in the paint. He just eats up space and challenges shots all game long. Never gets pushed around or caught chasing the play.
And with Bogut, I'm still impressed, Steve, at all the shots he can get to and block and deflect, however he goes about it. He has great instincts.
Yes, in a short amount of time. I mean, he can block shots at a high rate. Doesn't play a long time for his team, but his timing is impeccable.
Well, Andrew Bogut is a guy that will say exactly what he is thinking. He's very honest. Last year in an interview, he said he does things knowing that they'll get under the skin of opponents.
Well, you have to applaud Bogut for being honest. He walks that fine line, and whatever it takes for his team to win, no doubt about it.
And the second free throw, good. And for pretty much all NBA players, it's a dream come true when they get drafted. And Smitty, how did you celebrate when you were the 5th overall pick in the draft?
You know what? I went out and got me a nice SUV. I loved it, Kevin.
Good for
Had
you.
some rims, put a little music in there. I was bumping.
How about that? I guess that's something you always dream about when you get that kind of a chance to be drafted that high, nationally known player.
But I think also for me, getting a chance to send my mom and dad on a special trip. That was one of those. It wasn't the first, but it was special.
Good for you. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, it was controversial in Chicago, but the Bulls hired Fred Hoiberg to replace Tom Thibodeau. Hoiberg played for a decade in the NBA, and at Iowa State, he was the fastest coach in school history to reach 100 wins. In Chicago, guys, it seems he's loosened the reins a bit, giving the players a little more leeway to shoot with confidence and air it out offensively.
The players have responded. Thanks, David.
Shooting for Chicago, Robin Lopez at the line for 2.
2 shots.
That's good from Lopez. And both free throws good for Lopez. Mavericks trailed by 15. Now Williams. He's got 5. He feeds it to Matthews. Nowitzki with the screen on Butler. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Gibson. Shots good by Williams.
There was no defense present there whatsoever. Anyone could have made that wide open shot.
Chicago leading by 12. Now here's Wade. Lopez outside. Butler against Barnes. And it's in there. Butler's got 14.
Nice effort from Butler in the paint. Really using his length down low.
Dallas shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Williams for three. Nobody near Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
A three-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Outside Williams. Kicks it to Barnes. Right wing. Outside Williams. Bogut with a screen on Rondo. Williams dishes to Bogut. Doesn't go for it. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Three-pointer, Butler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Mavericks ball.
Dallas calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside Williams. He kicks to Bogut. Outside Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. From beyond the arc. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Because he's really good defending all the way out to the three-point line.
Now here's Rondo. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Because he's such an explosive force down low, the defense threw everything they had at him, and it worked. Fred Hoiberg with the Bulls, still on his learning curve. Coming from the college game to the pro, he still has some adjustments to go.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Bulls. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Rondo against Williams. Lopez sets a screen for Rondo. He dishes it to Lopez. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 5 assists in the game. And for Hoiberg, I think the Bulls know, Steve, that he'll have a bit of a learning curve as this is his first time as a head coach in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, when you start looking at the NBA, they want you to win now. But for Fred Hoiberg, it is a learning curve. And last year, I thought, was a learning curve for Hoiberg. This year should be better.
Lopez passes to Rondo. Barnes outside. Williams kicks to Barnes. And he banks in the layup. Barnes has got 9.
Well, they're still behind in this game, but not because of his shooting. He's been lights out.
Outside Rondo. Wade up top. Gibson with the screen on Matthews. Tries again, and it's laid in by Gibson. He's got 7.
How about the determination of Gibson? No one is going to stop him when he skies up.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Williams. Here's Barnes. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Harrison Barnes as a stretch 4. You don't think of him as a stretch 4, but he does whatever the team needs. When you slide into the 4 spot, he has no problem guarding the bigger players at that position.
And when Barnes does play at the 4, Steve, it can give his team a huge advantage just in how he's able to spread the floor with his shot.
Yes, when they move Harrison Barnes to the 4, he does a nice job of keeping the bigs out. But the biggest thing is being able to play small ball. You have to have guys that can defend on the other end, and Barnes can do that.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Mejri's checked in. McDermott's checked in for Chicago. Barnes hits them both. And Harrison Barnes for the last few years has probably accepted a smaller role than he was capable of. And that was part of the deal with him being on such a talented team.
A lot of young players will let that get into their head. Harrison Barnes is one of those guys that gets it. And what I mean by that, he plays his role. And he does it night in and night out.
Matthews passes to Mejri for the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. And here's Wade. Right side Gibson deflects the pass. Rondo against Williams. Down low. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
That was a risky pass. Poor decision, really. Fortunately, they didn't lose the possession.
And Rick Carlisle wants a timeout.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
A great timeout call there to make some changes and get the momentum back in his team's favor.
Nowitzki outside. Here is Matthews. He's got 8. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. The Mavericks have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And Darren Williams back in his hometown of Dallas. He grew up about a half hour from the American Airlines Center.
Yeah, the Nets bought him out of that contract, and the Mavericks making up the difference, having him play alongside Wes Matthews. It's a fresh start for Williams, who's labored under the spotlight and the expectations in Brooklyn.
Now here's Williams. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Passes to Nowitzki. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Rondo with the ball. McDermott dishes to Wade. McDermott with the screen for Wade. Shoots off the screen. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
His shot's been inconsistent tonight, but teammates are picking up the slack, keeping them ahead in the score.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Quincy Azee's checked in for Nowitzki. Justin Anderson comes in for Barnes. And Barea subbed in for Williams. Chicago also making some changes. Mirotic is checked in for Tony Snell. Valentine comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Grant in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Valentine. The putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
There's a good screen. 3 from Matthews. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. And it's 13 points for Wesley Matthews.
There it is. Just lined it up and knocked it down. His first 3 of the half, 2nd of the game.
Valentine kicks to Grant. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. McDermott passes to Grant. Back to McDermott. Releases from the wing and drills it. McDermott. It's got 6 points.
That's his aggressive mentality, always ready to shoot. In catch-and-shoot situation, McDermott gets set, and he's ready to fire.
Here's Barea. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Gibson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the inside, here's Grant. And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He saw his teammate had good position inside and hit him with a flawless pass.
Dallas making a switch here. Curry's checked in. The free throw drops for Grant.
Taj Gibson's one of those players that's just always in the right place at the right time, never plays outside himself on either end. He just gives you effort every time out.
Now here's Anderson looking for his first basket still in this one. Curry kicks to Barea. Shoots a 3. Another miss by Barea. And with Gibson, you like that he can play as a starter or come off the bench. He's effective in both. He's comfortable in either role, as he's done both, Steve, for extended periods of time.
Because his mindset, whether starting or coming off the bench, is to play with energy, effort, and to defend. So any role, starter or off the bench, he thrives.
Now here's Barea. He's got 9. Here's Azee. Great D that time from Gibson.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backdoor.
McDermott kicks to Mirotic. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Nikola Mirotic is one of those guys you're waiting for just to break out. He's a stretch 4 that can really knock down a lot of threes. He can be dangerous. We just wait for him to have that breakout season.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
And that one falls for Mirotic. And with Mirotic, the potential is definitely there, Steve. He has a great shot and looked a lot more comfortable, I thought, in the games he started.
You know, the reason why is because the attention is not on him. When you're playing with the starters, you're like the forgotten guy. So he can sneak in, trail, and knock down threes.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Mirotic, a big man with range for days. His skill set fits in well with this team.
Now Barea. They set the pick. Rebounded by McDermott.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Now here's Valentine. Mirotic, a screen on Curry. Valentine shot, good.
Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
Mavericks trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Barea. Powell dishes to AC. Good work there as it goes. AC's got his first 2 points.
They love getting simple looks like that inside.
And it's Gibson finishing it off. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
What power from Taj Gibson. He really likes sending a message to the defense with his dunks.
Curry kicks to AC. The dish to Anderson. There's the pass to Curry. Now here's Barea. Tight defense on him. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Timeout.
Barea's got 11 points. Chicago calls timeout. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Quincy Ace. And Chicago also making a switch. Butler, he's checked in for McDermott. The Bulls leading by 10. Grant kicks to Butler. They set the pick. Pass to Valentine. Launches a three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. He's got 7.
A beautiful ball movement by Jimmy Butler, constantly looking to set up his guys.
Feeds to Anderson. At the top of the key, Powell. Shot clock at 6. Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. But they'll get another chance. Powell kicks to Barea. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Curry. Dishes to Anderson. And here's Barea. 11 points in the game. He's looking for Bogut and finds him. The shot by Curry, no good. Valentine passes to Butler, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
If you're defending Jimmy Butler, you got to hit him harder than that.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls out front, ending the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.